In this video, I want to talk about painting three types of rock. In part 1, we talk about drawing silhouette of the rock using Lasso tool, painting lighter and darker sides based on the position of the light source, painting cracks and inner details to show the texture, adding other pieces to follow the big, medium, and small rule, color correction, painting grass and shadow. In part 2, we talk about painting rocks based on references, drawing main lines, painting lighter and darker shade of the base color, breaking the rock by adding cracks and inner details, painting highlights beside cracks and edges, adding big, medium, and small rock to have enough shape contrast, painting moss over rocks, editing color to have variation of the same rocks. In part 3, we talk about painting a stylized rock, painting with warm light and cool shadow, painting base form, blending to color using pen pressure of your brush, painting horizontal cracks, painting warmer yellow at the bottom, painting grass and shadow below it, painting darker blue area with saturated color, adding grass stroke, flowers, and mushrooms. Later, we will explain and study rock and stone in more detail to draw something like this. But for now, I want to show a simple technique to draw rock, something like this or this. Start with drawing a simple shape with lasso tools. This shape are supposed to be our silhouette of the stone. It doesn't need to be a precise n-gun, just draw something that has several sides. Then think which direction will hit the surface of this shape if it was a stone. Don't limit your mind and just let your brain decide for you. You can imagine light source in left side or right side. Then start to clean the silhouette so it looks like more hard stone. Next, try to add darker color to add crack and inner detail that will help to show the texture of the stone. If you hold the tilde key, you can easily switch between paint mode and erase mode with your brush. To help yourself to draw this dark line on the stone more easily, imagine you want to break this stone with a heavy hammer. If you hit this stone with a heavy hammer, there will be crack because of the pressure you applied to the surface of the stone. Try to add highlight to the edge of the dark area. It will help to exaggerate the effect of the light on your surface. Because in this way, you are creating local contrast. Highlight beside dark area have a higher contrast than other part of the painting. When you draw, always think about big, medium, and small shape. The part that I draw is big shape. I also need medium size shape and a small size shape. If you follow this rule, you make sure you will have enough contrast between your shape. So it's easy to distinguish between your big, medium, and a small shape. If you do not have enough shape contrast between big, medium, and a small shape, the final painting will not look interesting. Again, draw a random shape. This angon are supposed to be our silhouette. Again, think if this is a stone, which direction will hit by the sun and will be lighter from the other side. Killing the area that you think will make the shape better. Again, start with a darker color to draw crack on the stone. Again, draw a simple random shape with lasso tools, killing the side that you think will make your shape better. Think about the face that will be hit by sun and will be lighter than the other part. Add darker area to show crack and inner detail of the stone. I will copy and paste the stone that I just draw to our main painting. I will edit its color with Ctrl B or its contrast with Ctrl L. I also will paint a warm shadow beneath the stone. And I will also add grass so it is part of the environment. It is attached to the environment. Adding moss will also help, but I will clean it at the final stage if I think it's not looking good. I try to rotate and see if I change the composition of this stone. Does it look better or not? You may notice that I always zoom out to check out the whole image. This is because if I just focus on one small area and spend a lot of time and add a lot of detail, maybe when I zoom out, I see that I do not like that part. So I will waste my time by adding a lot of unnecessary detail that I will not like it and I will clean it later. Sometimes during the paint, you lose the contrast between different sides of the stone. It's important to keep this contrast. So I will make one side darker so I have a good contrast between different side of the stone. At this step, I realize that I do not like moss, so I will clean it. As you can see, a lot of decision are made during the painting. All of the decisions are not pre-planned before the start of the painting. I have several rules and I try to follow it. But during the paint, I will edit and change my painting to see which result look better.